Okay, so just picking up where we left off, just as a reminder, if you've made that crop and you don't like it, you made it and it's too small and your image looks pixelated, what do? You go through your history panel and you undo it by stepping backwards. And now I'm going to zoom out a little bit just so I can see it, and I'm going to explain in a second how do you zoom out. Go back to my crop tool, and I'm going to make a better selection that's not quite so zoomed in, and I'll commit to it and go back to my zoom tool and zoom in. So how can I zoom in and zoom out? Well, if I go up to the options bar, I can choose the zoom out tool, and so that zooms out by clicking just as the zoom in tool does. I could also use the keyboard shortcut if I use the Alt key. That switches back and forth, and that is the options key on a Mac. So that'll switch me back and forth between the two keys, which is really convenient. Okay, so, and then lastly, if I made a crop that I didn't like, and let's say it was too small and I didn't want to keep to it, instead of committing, I could go and cancel. Alright, so now all of my 8 images are done. They're all at 100%, and I'm now ready to make my new document and copy and paste them in. So let's go to File, New, and I'd like it to be for width 900 pixels by 600, and make sure you are in pixels over here, not inches, with a resolution of 72. My color mode is RGB color, and I'm choosing for my background color white. Now very briefly, why am I making everything in pixels, and why do we have this resolution of 72? 900 pixels by 600 pixels with a resolution of 72 is, we can view it at 100% on our screens. And since this is an online class and most things our target output will be the monitor, we want to make sure that we're creating things that are not too small and not too large so that we don't always have to zoom out. So monitors think in pixels, not inches. When we talk about making images for print, we'll talk about inches. Resolution of 72 is because that's what most monitors have. They have a resolution of either 72 or 96. So you can really use either one of those numbers for your resolution for any of these projects that are going to be for online, not for the ones on print. When we come to the print, I'll talk about that resolution. So now I have my image here. It's untitled. I'm viewing it 100%. I see it's in RGB. And let's start talking about how to get them over into that untitled document. So first I'll do it through the main menu, and then we'll go through the keyboard shortcuts. What I want is to select it all. So I'm going to go up to Select and choose All. And then I want to copy it. So I'm going to go through Edit, Copy. And now I'm going to click on the file that I just created, and I want to paste them in. And I'll go to Edit, Paste. And here it is. I'm going to take the Move tool, or I can use keyboard shortcut V, and move it up to the top corner. So I'll do another one like that, and then I'll do it through the keyboard shortcut. So again, it's Select, All, Edit, Copy, click in my target document, Edit, Paste, Move tool is already selected, and move it up. And what those magenta lines that you have there are really great. They're called the Smart Guides. If you don't see them, go to View, Show, Smart Guides. They're really helpful. So what they're doing is they're telling me when my images are in line with each other, and as you can see, they are right there. Alright, so now the third one, I'm going to do this by keyboard shortcuts. That's Control A or Command A if you're on a Mac to select it all, Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac to copy it, and go over here, and Control V or Command V if you're on a Mac to paste it. So that's, again, using the PC shortcuts, Control A, Control C, Control V. And move this one over, and go to this document over here, Control A, Control C, and Control V. So what I would like you guys to do is to take a minute and to get all of your images onto here, and to use these smart guides to align everything up. So as you notice, as I'm hovering right here, it's showing me the amount of space that's in between all of my images. And that's what I would like, is for you guys to get the same amount of space. So we're also essentially talking about a grid between your 4 images. All right, and then when you have that, we'll come back and we'll start working with the text.